In 1931, women were closer than ever to getting what we had always dreamed of. Equality.
I'm sure you'll be the next mayor of Madrid.
You do not have the power to fire me.
Anyone else have a problem with me being in charge? Milo is very generous with his collaborators. Start wiretapping as soon as possible. We're getting a divorce.
I went through a divorce also.
To Carlotta. Having a dream can make you an easy target.
If you don't want these pictures to go public, you will bow out of the election during the debate.
According to official sources, she's been found guilty of the murder of Mr. Gregorio Diaz.
So far, all the evidence points to her.
She's being framed.
The sentence for these crimes is death by hanging.
Wouldn't you do anything just to save Francisco?
I don't want to lose you. Let's get married.
Carlotta has to get out of there.
This is the worst of all the crazy things I've seen you do.
Well, sometimes in order to serve justice, you need to break the law.
Wanna take my heart and soul, but I owe you nothing.
In my 20s, I stumbled my way in, and what I found is a secretive Christian organization called The Family that had been hiding in plain sight for over 80 years.
This was a group with tentacles around the world.
A humble example of leadership that the world has never seen.
A breathtaking enmeshment of church and state.
There were congressmen, senators, world leaders.
And they say it's about faith, but there's a shared understanding that what we're really about here is power.
I'd like to single out Doug Coe.
Doug Coe and all of his associates. I'm grateful.
Doug Coe is the longtime leader of The Family.
He's the most powerful man in Washington you've never heard of.
He said the more invisible you can make your organization, the more influence it will have.
Jesus plus nothing. It's a powerful thing.
Using the National Prayer Breakfast, they dispatch representatives to build relationships with foreign leaders. That is exactly the kind of meeting that I would want to exploit. For The Family, Jesus says you must go to those who are in positions of power.
God always uses imperfect vessels to do his perfect work. President Trump's an imperfect vessel.
Jesus is the answer, but Jesus and Capitol Hill don't mix.
Because we want our family to stay together.
Live from the Fantan Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas, Nevada.
So how's Vegas?
Black magic. 7, winner.
It's been nice, you know? Me being wrong about you hating Vegas.
Business is good. We've sold out for the next 2 weeks.
What do you think of Sandy?
She's the entertainment director.
Have a drink and play a little blackjack on us.
We can keep this up, and the three of us stand to make a lot of money here.
Maybe I can push the money into a pile the shape of my son.
Okay, well, I don't really know what to say to that.
I have a job. I have a boyfriend. And somehow I still feel lost.
Maybe you feel lost because you're holding yourself back.
I would like to extend Glow's contract until the end of the year.
It's stuck.
What the fuck is happening now?
God, I love opening nights.
This is everything we've ever wanted.
We can't go to there for another 9 months.
I'm the only one who cares about keeping the show alive.
I know there's something in the wake.
What do you want, Ruth?
I don't want to ruin what we have.
If it wasn't for Bash, then none of us would even be sitting here today.
You're happy, right?
Listen to your heart.
We may never open a show in Las Vegas ever again. Just take a moment and appreciate what is right in front of you. Want to get us kicked out of every casino here before we leave?
This place can make you a little crazy. We're so lucky to all be here together.
Some things are worth fighting for. Cheers.
let me out. Just, I can't take it. Seriously. I'm taking the stairs.
This is like my welcome home party of the night. Let this be known today, Meek Mill has dedicated himself to justice reform and making sure the people that don't belong in prison is not in prison. We need your support and we need you to make some noise right now.
I came from the slums of Philadelphia.
Meek was arrested during a so-called drug raid.
All I see is hands and feet punching on me. I'm dizzy going in and out.
This guy got locked up at 19 and been on probation for 11 years.
This is a story in which there is injustice in every crack and crevice. This is Philadelphia.
I think they want me silenced.
I can tell you things that people can't talk about because they're afraid.
I never saw Meek point a weapon.
It's just the officer's work.
That's clearly a lie.
The evidence is
what was in the official record is not what really happened that day.
Trump.
I just thought it was real life for a black kid in America.
Meek Mill's story is way too familiar to too many black families.
You working towards your life goals and something keep pulling you back.
We all hanging with a noose on our neck.
It's like millions of people like Meek.
He won't make it to the wake unless he...
As soon as Meek was imprisoned, he became a symbol for criminal justice reform.
The system tries to put Meek Mill on trial, and Meek says no. I'm gonna put the system on trial.
I was on the corner with the...
Y'all keep messing with folk, you're gonna start bringing black and white together, rich and poor together. And once those folks start getting together, they may not stop.
I decided to use my platform to help others who don't have a voice.
Go to school, bullet holes in
I'm looking for the InBESTigators Detective Agency.
This is the InBESTigators Detective Agency.
Where are the detectives?
Here.
How old are you?
I'm 10. He's 11.
The InBESTigators. Little detectives solving big crimes.
Ow! I can't believe Kyle got to go undercover. I want to go undercover next time. I want to be a vet or Beyonce or a Southern Belle with a hoopy skirt. This is Carla Morty reporting for the InBESTigators.
And today's case is about...
Are you doing a long drum roll because you forgot who the case was about?
Yes. Someone stole my science fair experiment.
Someone sabotaged our music.
Jeffrey was stolen out of my backyard this morning.
We'll take the case. Superior investigating skills. Cutting-edge technology.
Cool, right?
If you're innocent, there's no need to panic. The InBESTigators.
Pega a visão. Favela City. Cada um na sua caminhada, no corre, atrás do sonho. O foda é que pra sonhar tem que fechar o olho. E aqui não dá pra ficar moscando não, parceiro. Em 1 segundo, toda a sua vida pode mudar.
É isso que você quer pra sua vida? Ficar se fazendo de palhaço na frente dos outros? Isso aí nunca vai te trazer respeito, filho. Respeito é trabalho.
Boa família, forte abraço. Vamos que a produção não para, hein?
Liga as fitas contigo?
Uma parada lá, né? Tá o verde, hein? Pela moral pra mim, você vai dar quando?
Tô sempre no rolê.
Black Friday, Black vai rolar 15 conto.
Deus me mostrou que tem um plano grande pra você.
Quando você for preso, a gente tá fudido. Você não tá sozinho, né?
Avisa os caras lá que eu vou na missão. Tô com vocês até o final, tá ligado?
Ninguém pode julgar ninguém aqui. Todo mundo merece uma segunda chance.
Quem saca tem que atirar, Doni. Você vai atirar.
Todos os irmãos que estão aqui, ó, são meu exemplo, porque lá fora tá todo mundo querendo matar nós. E a nossa luta é contra o sistema, irmão.
Esse bagulho é nós, mano. Nós três.
Oi, 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 oi.
Hi there, I'm Lucky, and this is Spirit. Ride along and sing along with me and Spirit on all new bite-sized adventures. This will be so fun! Woohoo! Yeah! Well, do they have to be horseshoes? Because they would look darling in a pair of boots. This is joining your tea party?
We never said you'd be joining as our guests.
So our camping equipment is way up there. Here goes nothing! Woohoo! It's Spirit's birthday today. Surprise! Surprise! You just want to ride, huh, boy? Okay, let's ride. What would I do without you, Spirit?